After 2 years, the long-forgotten and seemingly cancelled Phatmojo FNAF bundles are back. Now they have been totally reimagined, but is that for the better? Let's find out. Hey there chums, how's it going? Man, it's been so long since I've made a FNAF news video. Heck, it's been a long ass time since I've made a proper FNAF video at all. And now, FNAF news coverage is back in business, and of all the recent FNAF merch announcements that there's been, one specifically gave me that feeling of deja vu. We're of course talking about that new Phatmojo FNAF merch. And yeah, Phatmojo's no stranger to us here at the channel. They're the ones that have granted me with retail merchandise for a bunch of the indie horror games that I grew up with, such as Bendy, Doki Doki, and Baldi's Basics. More recently, they've been doing merchandise for a bunch of other similar games that I've been reviewing on the channel, like Poppy Playtime and Rainbow Friends. And they're still going strong today, pumping out new products for new licenses left and right. Like they've got Doors, and Alphabet Lore, and Garten of Banban. Like, what even is half this crap anymore? But before all of that, Phatmojo had ties with Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, not so much did they make merchandise of their own for FNAF, but they did import some of Sanchi's FNAF merchandise for retail stores. For example, those horrendous plush keychains from 2015, but best of all, the boxed Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy Sanchi plushes. But that was really it. Phatmojo basically just vanished from FNAF beyond that point until about 7 years later in early 2022. Here we got our first look at 4 FNAF bundles that Phatmojo was planning to release. We had the Lunchbox bundle, the Party bundle, the Grab and Go bundle, and my favorite one of all because of how just fucking stupid it sounds, the Freddy Alive bundle. Whatever that means. But ever since then, back in March 2022, Phatmojo basically went quiet again, and we haven't seen any of those 4 bundles release. Well, I suppose they haven't fully went dead, because they did release those Security Breach blind bags in late 2022, which I did review on the channel back then, but that was basically it. And now we fast forward to 2 years later, now in summer of 2024, and well, it looks like they're finally coming out, but only one of the 4 bundles have made the cut. And that's my boy, the fucking Freddy Alive bundle! Let's go, baby! And this bundle should be coming out pretty damn soon, because it's coming out for the 10-year anniversary of FNAF. Fuck, that makes me feel so old. But now that this bundle is fully complete and is now coming out, I couldn't help but notice just how drastically different it is compared to the original concept from over 2 years ago. So I want to take a little bit of time here to compare the contents of the new bundle compared to the original. And that's not it, because we've also got an entire new line of Phatmojo FNAF merch that'll be coming out as well, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. So if we look at the contents of the original Freddy Alive bundle, you can see we were going to get Freddy's microphone, the iconic Celebrate poster, some glow-in-the-dark stickers, what I can assume was a little minifigure of a golden toy Freddy, a little Freddy puppet. I'd assume that's supposed to be a plush Freddy pillow head, I'd assume. And then what is just a blunt rip-off of Funko's Spring Colorway Freddy plush. And now, 2 years later, if we look at that same bundle, yeah, quite the difference. As you can see, we now get trading cards, 2 golden figures, that being of Golden Freddy and what I think is Golden Nightmare Freddy. We still do get a poster, but instead of it being the FNAF 1 Celebrate poster, we get Withered Freddy in the office. You know, Funko's golden child. And now instead of getting just 1 plush, you get 3 plushes, and they're totally different. You now get Freddy, Golden Freddy, and Nightmare Freddy. So yeah, totally very different. As you see, we ain't getting no Freddy plush pillow no more, no golden toy Freddy minifigure, it's been changed to Golden Freddy and Nightmare Freddy. No sign of the Freddy puppet either, and of course the Spring Colorway Freddy plush is nowhere to be seen either. And well, you also ain't gonna be able to sing like a Fazbear no more. So yeah, it definitely does look pretty promising, and I probably will end up picking it up. There's definitely some changes here that I'm in favor of, for example getting 2 golden minifigures instead of 1. I think the poster change was actually better as well, because Sanchi's already done a Celebrate poster. Trading cards seem pretty alright as well, and then the plushes here too. Now, the plushes here, and I can't make full judgment on because these are just drawings, these aren't the actual released products, but they definitely do look a little odd. Some strange design choices going on. For example, Nightmare Freddy has red eyes for some reason. I can only assume they got that from the Funko Pop. And then also Golden Freddy with just one white eye. I mean, it looks pretty neat, but I assume they probably just looked at this render of Withered Golden Freddy and just rolled with it. But hey, they don't look terrible, and they might look pretty cool in person as well. Just have to wait and see. I mean, they certainly beat a blunt rip-off of the Spring Colorway Freddy plush, and it's cool to see them going with a different style to be more unique with them. Oh, and also thank heavens that you get all three of them in the one package here, because I know with previous Phatmojo, like, head bundles that they've done with other properties, I know you usually only get one plush in there. Okay, now before we move on to the other Phatmojo line that they're coming out with, you gotta check this out, because, well, that Freddy head there, the exterior that's gonna hold all those goods inside it, there's a pretty awesome feature you're gonna want to check out about them.
That sure was fun.
Your mother?
It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Not only does that head spew out a bunch of lines from the FNAF games that Freddy Fazbear says, but he's also got this cool blinking function. So yeah, let me know, folks, of these two different bundles, the original and the one that's gonna be releasing, which one do you prefer? And now, let's take a look at the brand new line that Phatmojo's gonna be coming out with, again, for the 10-year anniversary of FNAF next month. These here are the Faz Fizzy Station minifigure bundle packs. Gotta love that vending machine type packaging there. It looks very nice and colourful. Love the renders of the FNAF 1 characters and the whole Fizzy Faz with Security Breach. Speaking of Security Breach, these here minifigures are basically like Series 2 to those Security Breach blind bags. As you can see, you get like the figures are in the same style and you get similar other items with them. And just like the Security Breach packs, you're going to get 4 figures per one. You're going to get 3 regulars and then 1 of the variants. As well as that, you get a sticker, a base for your figures, as well as trading cards. And well, as for the minifigures themselves, well, they don't really look too great, but that's to be expected because it's only like $10 for one of these and you get 4 figures, so they're basically a couple of bucks each. You're getting what you pay for. I do like the pretty varied cast of characters though. There's some ones in there that you don't see too often, like Mr. Hippo, and Glitchtrap is really cool. But yeah, I'm not going to go over every single figure there. I'm probably going to leave it for when I actually review them in person. But you can take a look at the whole cast there, and the variants are just, you know, standard sort of recolors. But yeah, there you have it for the once again return of Phatmojo and Five Nights at Freddy's. So are you folks looking forward to this stuff? There is definitely a lot of great FNAF merchandise to be looking out for the 10-year anniversary. Funko's bringing out a bunch of awesome stuff as well. So yeah, can't wait for all that. And hopefully, FNAF reviews will really kick up on the channel here again in the near future.